better armor for my character.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I could let you see it because I do like the looks of this outfit.
Speaking of liking looks, hello, welcome back.
Oh my god.
We are
Not
back.
even ready.
I am back. Good old Sane Woojin. He's been places, I'll have you know.
He has been places.
Let's see, is it squad lobby? Is that how I join it?
Yeah, join the squad lobby and then I'll send you a link party.
Nice. Yeah, that's right, Dre. We're live. We are back. I'm definitely not like extremely tired. And going purely on wit and Red Bull.
Any pendants? I do have pendants. I'll do this one.
But it has been a while. I think literally the last time we played this was about 6 hours before my flight to Korea.
Yeah, it was 6 hours to the dot.
Yeah. But it's good to be back. I'm gonna have to remember what old Sane Woojin in his very sharp face was doing prior.
I've discovered things since you've been gone.
Oh, interesting. What things? Do tell.
I learned about the beautiful art of making custom stickers and auto callouts.
Invitation list to Rudy Carmine of the famed Carmine family.
Of the Forbidden Lands Carmines.
We are here. I have linked.
We are live. I didn't send out any links. I didn't charge my phone. I didn't do
slacking over there, I tell you.
so out of practice.
It has been almost a month, I think. Like, I think we're a week short of a month or something like that.
I was too busy in a slump to actually do any solo stuff.
Gotcha. But now that we're back, we can try to grind out some Monster Hunter. While on the trip, I was thinking a little bit about Monster Hunter. Obviously, I got to see a lot of Monster Hunter advertisements over in Korea and Japan.
Oh no.
It was playing on the trains, Monster Hunter Wilds. I did visit a store. Is it? I don't remember. Is it Capcom or is it Bandai Namco for Monster Hunter?
It's Capcom. Monster Hunter.
Gotcha. I visited a Capcom store. It was on the same floor as a Pokemon Center and a Nintendo store that I went to. And I did get to take a picture with a big longsword. I think technically that longsword in background was from World, but it works.
Yeah, longsword's a longsword.
It's just I think unless it's also in this game, but like it was the Rathalos longsword I got to do a pose with.
Oh yeah, that's probably in this game.
I guess if it is, then maybe it was. While it was just I'll have to look at the picture again, but it reminded me a lot more of World than like the limited amount of Wilds I've seen so far.
You've seen?
Yeah, but just is how it is. Anyways, now that we're back from both of our trips, I hear you have a glass of mead over there, my good friend.
I do. I got a totally a glass. A very not normal amount.
Yeah, I purposely pour smaller amounts. That way I can always make sure it's cold. Because I like all my drinks frosty. But anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
That's quite good.
This is a very light mead, light in taste. That is.
Yeah,
A lot of ones I've had have been very strong in the honey taste.
Yeah, I told the guy at Total Wine that I'm interested in starting like to try to make my own mead since I ordered that mead kit, which will hopefully be here I think next week. Right to request support. But I told him like, you know, I'm gonna be making my own, but I'm probably gonna have to start with like just the really basic ones first, so no like complex flavor. I want it like as plain as it can be, and that I preferred it semi-sweet over dry. So he recommended one. I can't read the name because it's dark in my room, but it's good. It's very clean, very mild. I like it. Anyways.
Yeah, this was like one of the two they had at World Market, and it's one I've had already. Or the other one was one I've had already.
I've only, I think other than this one, the other mead I've had was in like a blue, shorter, like a flip top bottle. If you know which one that is. I don't know the names.
I haven't seen that one, but I do know a lot more meads. A lot of local meads around here are in smaller bottles.
Interesting.
More like commercial ones are in big bottles, but a lot of the like local meadery ones are, I want to say, like half the size.
I never claimed my rewards or whatever.
Oh, your daily login?
No, the stuff from my DLC content.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see.
My frames are doing things right now.
They be doing. Oh, you're already talking to Genma?
Genma. It wouldn't be a Monster Hunter game without wild lineage.
The Gajalaka? Or the other ones I forgot?
Bobo, I think.
Was that it? The ones on the frozen island.
I think so.
Where are you? Oh, you're over there.
I love that almost like they must be trying to communicate as they're currently yelling at us.
You want your gear to be effective? Malachite,
Hunter,
Earth Crystal.
the guild authorizes you to exterminate these rodents.
Exterminate.
They took her baby.
Exterminamus.
Rumpet. Let me look at my options.
I definitely understood all the things I just read. Don't you worry. My ability to read at a 9th grade level comes in handy. I'll have you know.
Occasionally. Look at my graphics options.
Is this the sword I already have? I think the checkmark means that's the sword I have.
Yeah, that's the one you're wearing now.
Ah, okay.
So checkmark means you have it equipped. Box means you have it.
In the box. Gotcha.
In the bowl.
Interesting. Could... Is this sheath like a oboe? It kind of looks like an oboe for this long sword.
Is that the Chemitress one?
Yeah.
It is an oboe. You're right.
I have to decide, do I want that one or do I want the Malachite sword? Macalite sword.
Acolyte.
Malachite.
Duh.
Has more damage, but this one has fire. Who's our next target?
Right now we just gotta go to camp.
Gotcha. I'll just build both. Maybe fire will be helpful.
There is a setting I also found out about that changes the damage numbers that show, so it's more straightforward. I think it's supposed to be doing. Like it does numbers that are not based on the different weapons properties, if that makes sense.
Ah, gotcha. Oh yeah, they have the primary secondary thing. I forgot about that entirely. It has been a bit since I played. Let's go ahead and make this Fwaya sword.
Now that I have control again,
I guess it's not. I guess it's not quite an oboe, but it really does look like an oboe.
Graphics options. Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing this circly sign means that's my secondary. Interesting. So that's 120.
Yes, the swap sign.
Cool.
I don't need shadows. Shadows are an unnecessary part of games. Distant shadow quality. Are you nuts?
You merely turned off the shadow quality.
What the fuck is going on?
I was rendered in it. Stuttered by it. By the time you viewed me, I was already on the next frame.
Out of distance. Far.
I'm gonna do this
fine.
one.
It's in at 5 gigs. I should
Gibbs. 5 Gibbs.
fix some of this.
Secondary. Cool.
Love beach.
Alright. Done talking to you. Now head up to camp. Which way is the camp? This way. Do I have anything in my bag? I don't know if I have shit in my bag. Maybe I should stop by the old chest.
I forgot that Saffron had a mustache.
Your cat.
For booty.
Restock. Nice. I could probably put some of these fish scales back.
Oh, I know what our next monster is.
Good.
It's an unfortunate monster.
Unfortunate for it.
Yeah. And no.
It will rue the day that it crossed the paths of Sane Jin Woo.
I will also rue the day that I cross its path.
Let's see. Wait, can I fast travel to the camp or do I have to walk there?
You can fast travel, I think. I walk there just for the scenic route, but
Cooking with gas, I gotta catch up here.
I have to do some prep anyway before I actually do this hunt.
They're
That's
stealing my
asking
stuff, Amir. And they're hitting my tent wall with a club.
They're fixing it. They were dusting.
The good thing is that they're very friendly.
Yeah.
Just like every other Linian we've met.
Yeah, immediately friendly.
But the good news is that the Linian researcher will give me quests to become their friends, and the chef will give me quests to kill them for their food.
Or them.
Or them. I need to make gajalaka stew, says the Meowster chef.
What's the main ingredient?
You don't need to. Don't ask questions, Hunter. Just finish your deliveries.
Unnecessary information. Oh, I have to reset my things.
Alma has a baby.
I think this stuff's auto sorted, so definitely gonna put in the max potions. Don't have ancient potions yet. Medicine.
You just gotta wait a little bit.
There's...
You gotta give him space to grow. You gotta give him space to grow, Amir.
It's a peacock, Captain. You gotta let him fly. Peacocks can't fly. Barrel bombs, my mega barrel bombs. This game has taught me to both use bombs and dung pods, which I've never done before.
I was using the heck out of them in the other game.
I never found dung pods necessary until this game because they up the amount of monsters that join in on a fight.
Mm-hmm. I guess when I was doing
when
I was doing the solo grinding, I used quite a bit of dung pods because I always happened to get the ones where, like, I remember specifically it was the Black Diablos event quest, where like constantly regular Diablos would always join in.
Yeah.
The alligators.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that to auto correct. That's auto. Make. Hey, is that the ancient potion?
Are they gonna be okay? Oh yeah, they're big okay. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Don't you
worry. They got
worry.
teeth. They can bite back. Oh yeah, I forgot about the luring pod.
Speaking of luring, some details for you about my trips overseas.
Oh no.
Oh,
do I get a new follower? Thanks for following. I gotta move that.
Nice. There were a ton of girls on the streets in Japan who I think were like rent-a-girlfriends.
Oh my god, it's a real thing.
Oh yes, you can't walk a block without running into like a dozen of them.
Fresh Jude. Nice name, Fresh Jude.
At least in certain districts. They're not in every single district, but like in Shinjuku, Akihabara, and like some of the other like touristy districts, there's just a lot.
Oh yeah, where they can get their targets. I mean, customers.
Their marks.
Their yawns.
I couldn't really read the signs entirely, and I didn't really talk to any. But I think from what I've heard, I think they only cost like, I think it was like 1,500 yen for like every hour and a half or something. At least a lot of the ones that I saw.
$15, right?
Less. That's like $8-9. And I guess at least the ones that I saw, like, they'll just walk around with you and shop with you. You have to take them out
so it's just a hostess club on the outside.
Basically, you have to take them somewhere to eat. You can't take them to go drink. If you want to go drink with someone, you have to drink with somebody who's already at that location. That way it's a more controlled environment for them. And those are also separate than the other ones. Those are also separate than the ones that you would meet upstairs.
Yeah.
My sister and her boyfriend walked into a maid cafe thinking like, I think what they were expecting was that it was supposed to be like a cafe that had maids. Instead, they happened into like a private room kind of cafe. And they didn't realize that until they got in there, and then they saw the menu, quote unquote.
Was it bad? Was it real bad?
My sister said it was very uncomfortable. They immediately left. Which apparently they did it just the right time, because if you stay too long, they actually lock the door until you pay to unlock the door.
Oh my god.
Kind of like a taxi. You can't leave until you've paid for your service.
There for more than 10 minutes, like, all right, you owe us for our time.
Yeah. What am I doing? As you know, I know exactly what's going on, and I was definitely reading the dialogue.
So I'm gonna TLDR the dialogue for you. They're willing to give us our shit back if we help them with this stinky ape that's been fucking with them.
Gotcha. Take me there, bird dog.
Also go there. Now that I've done some amount of prep. We'll warn you about this monster. It's very versatile.
Good. A challenge. Our battle will be mediocre.
Also, if you're planning on trapping it at all, don't use Pitfall.
I don't know if I have any traps, at least none built.
I think you have some to start with.
How do I crouch?
Hey, crouches.
I'm clicking
you're not moving.
I'm clicking it, but it's not doing it. It's grayed out.
Well, this is scripted.
Oh, that's why. Because he said, like, we better approach quietly. I'm like, okay, I'll crouch. And it's not doing it.
It's like, this is a stealth mission.
Alma, this is a stealth mission, Alma.
Russian stealth.
I feel like they're making quite a bit of noise.
Impossible.
I also like their mushroom
Your discretion
hats.
is advised for the next sequence. It does have a pretty coat.
It's all red and sparkly. Oh, this was the fur we were collecting last time, 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Damn, it's got some roots on it.
It's like sandy. Hibernation.
Yeah, this is literally, that's the...
I'll get you, Pinhead. So, Amir, which one of us is Dirty Dan and which one of us is Pinhead?
I am unfortunately Dirty Dan because you are most certainly Pinhead.
Oh no, it farted. I don't know what you're talking about. My head couldn't be more spherical. All right. Oh no, I'm all stinky. Okay, so Rudy invite. Oh no, it disappeared. I hate this.
No, don't worry. I probably got the invite from you.
Damn it. Open chat log. Quest invite. Accept and depart. Do it. Don't let him hit you. No,
Or
they
you joining
really.
me?
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm joining you. I was gonna say like I hope they
I
fixed
do
it to
think
where
they-
like you can't get hit out of it and the invite's just lost forever.
I do think that was added in. That was part of the update.
Okay, good. That definitely made it difficult to join our quests.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll be there shortly. Until then, another swig of mead. Oh, the polygons, they didn't load in yet.
調査が行き詰まってしまいます。
Hold on, I gotta see this.
They loaded in now, but Alma
Oh,
was
no,
looking
like-
pretty triangular for a second. Let's see. How do I lobby member quest? No, link member quests.
Oh, you
Then-
just left the quest.
Yeah, it didn't depart. It just left, which was weird. And now I'm departing.
Wonder. I'm gonna see if I can. So I got the supply items, use lucky voucher. Looks like I can't do it. Oh well.
Begin quest. 1 second. Approve.
I need to make my custom auto callouts.
One second. Sign in. God damn it. I'll have to do that later. Okay.
Back broken.
Let's go.
Where are you?
I'm coming. I don't know if I've named my bird dog yet.
You do not get the quest yet.
Ah, okay. But
It
I am
says the side quest to unlock that ability.
gotcha. But I am on my way.
It's leaving. My frame rate is definitely lower than it should be. But I think that's DLSS trying to optimize.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be worth to try out some like testing one of these days. Granted, it's a little bit more difficult with my setup, just because it's hard for me to get it to the point where it might proc it. But it'd be interesting to know like if it's better performance-wise to just lower the actual resolution of the screen or to let DLSS use it. Because what do you know what it is that DLSS does from a technical standpoint?
Not entirely, no. I know what it says it does, but don't know the ins and outs.
The kind of long and short of it is that it lowers the rendering resolution of what you see on screen, and then it uses the tensor cores to upscale that resolution back up to your target. So like for instance, instead of like 1440p, it might render the screen at 1080 and then upscale it to 1440p. Which is supposed to help with performance because tensor cores generally don't have a ton of effect as far as like affecting like gameplay performance. However, they do, even though they don't use the same core that graphics processing does for games, it does use the power limit. So it does limit the amount of power that your main core can use.
Oh,
And that would
maybe a
depend-
DLAA.
That'll also depend on which graphics card you have, because some graphics cards have a inherently higher power limit, which is why it's harder for me to cause that on mine, because my card has a really high power limit that I've not been able to max out yet.
Okay, DLAA was not it.
TLAA,
High
that's
quality.
that's anti-aliasing.
It says it uses AI for it, but
Yeah.
I didn't see that option beforehand, so I tried switching to quality.
Yeah, quality
See
should
how
make
that
it to
does.
where it doesn't do as much upscaling because
Jitter.
it just renders the game closer to the target resolution.
Mm-hmm. Which was only 1080 to begin with.
Yeah, honestly, go down. Honestly, if you're playing the game at 1080, you might not really get much of a benefit from DLSS, unless like your computer's like struggling to do 1080.
It isn't struggling, but it does get a little hot. And I was like,
Ouch.
yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Any mushroom it eats, it gets the powers.
Ah, that's neat.
Before, it was mostly paralysis and poison, but now it has stink and explosion.
Oh no. And it throws poo like a monkey.
Oh yeah, this is what happens if you use a pitfall trap.
Ah, I missed it.
It just gets stuck like that, and then it becomes harder to try and get.
I gotta kind of remember how the gameplay works again a little bit. I'm a little rusty.
Oh God. He literally exploded me. When he does that, he's open to attack.
Butt wound. Need to sharpen real quick. He's limping. Wow. I didn't think he'd be limping so soon.
Bungalall is not too strong of a monster.
Oh no. He's eating the blue shroom. Forgot which one blue is.
That one would be healing for him.
He's not allowed to heal. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
Which is like the only, like Lullabarina is the only paralysis monster. But the paralysis procs so much. I think, quality is okay, but I still feel like I'm losing frames. I was gonna go to sleep.
Oh. Do you have any traps? I didn't even check for traps in my box.
I have a bomb. I have traps too. I don't think it's ready to capture. Oh, he's not sleeping.
Oh, he's healing.
Well.
No! Don't let him heal. I did it. I did it, Amir. I
perfect.
saved the forest. Oh, no. Why are you trying to make me use an item that I don't have, game? Use...
Check your supply pouch. I'll give you some anti-shit spray.
Let's see. I forgot how you do that. It's
Left on the D-pad.
Left.
Well, call your sacred, and you'll check their pockets.
Too bad he doesn't have any antidote. It's fine. I've suffered worse poisoning.
Your cat should have offered to heal that, I thought.
He may have. I
That's
mean,
a level
maybe I missed
limit.
it.
Well, they should, like... There's a new Vigor Wasp that's for statuses. And they drop one of those on you. hand wound.
Trying to remember. Let's see, how do I do?
Offset him.
Man, it's been forever since I used this bow.
Focus strike is usually left trigger and right bumper. I believe for bow, it's a hold and auto target, kind of like the boomerang in Zelda.
Let's see.
He doesn't have any wounds
Quick
now,
shot,
but
charge saw, hailstorm. Yeah, no wound. Oh, there we go.
oh, you shot it. Nice. I might switch to performance because I had it on balance, but that didn't seem to be working well.
Mm-hmm. Some more mead.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about quality. Oh no, the congas are here.
The who?
The like smaller congolalas.
Ah.
Congalala is one of the monsters that has a smaller version.
So it's the Jagras.
Mm-hmm. I say the Chatacabra is likely the Jagras of this game.
Which one was the Chatacabra?
The first one we fight.
I honestly don't remember. It's been so long.
You're wearing it.
You're wearing it on your fucking neck. No, this one doesn't count.
Yeah, fuck this thing up.
お疲れ様です。トリバーたちに
Oh, I don't get to see the cutscene. Instead, I get to be invisible.
What are you talking about?
There we go. Now I got the cutscene. I think my camera was supposed to show me on my bird dog, but it wasn't there.
Oh,
Ew.
I see.
It's talking. It's talking to me. Make it stop.
I saw you. I saw you being invisible.
The cats, they're talking people language, Amir. What kind of world is this?
I don't know. See, these aren't palicos.
どんなモンスターが
They're
いますか
woodwoods.
長いものを
Woodwoods speak people.
モンスターを見たことは
長いもの引きずるあの恐ろしいもののことか白いのないキラキラを引きずること
Just wait till you meet Rove, Brandon.
ここが抜けた時にやってきてとても恐ろしいです
Rogue?
空の
Rove with a V.
Rove?
空が落ち
Mm-hmm.
そして
Skyfall. When we tumble.
我々の言葉をどちらが学んだのです
Takes it all when sky
目
falls.
が高い森のモリバーの中で私が一番お上手ですこの言葉は
This is the meowth of the people. That's why they're talking human language.
これも過去のこと我々は砂のものものと言葉を使います
Meowth. You remember the sad, tragic story of Meowth the Wise?
Immediately thought of that.
そうすれば
Why Meowth walks upright and talks.
He simped so hard he evolved intelligently and then was rejected for being a freak. A bipedal talking freak.
森での自由も許しましょう
Until our next wheelings and dealings.
Okay.
また取引してよ。ふさふさの毛皮は大層素晴らしい。
Here's how many lopsided transactions between us.
馬の毛皮はお大きな牙額にこぶ
We're happy to definitely overpay for the shit that you give us. We're definitely overpaying. You don't need to check into that. You don't know what it's worth.
何より乱暴なボス。
Oh, now we've unlocked side missions, Brandon.
誰も
And thus it begins.
おいとまいたします
また取引して。
Welcome to Sidetracked, Monster Hunter Wild Edition.
土砂熊は群れを作り頭
Got
が
ingredients. The ingredients are top tier.
群れは時に大胆な行動
Ingredients. Where from?
さらに
Just like,
頭がいるとなると
you get them as rewards, and
はい
later you get access to ways to get more of them. Because basically, the ingredients are. It's the got it. It's the yeah, ingredients and finishing touches are the things you can things that you have in your inventory that spice up a meal.
Oh, okay. I kind of remember that from the beta. Because I think I always went with steak with pepper and honey on it.
And then yeah, there are different skills for each one, I believe.
Okay.
Settings, here we go. This is what I want. In the settings, you can change the or in the quest settings, like if you talk to Alma or go in the camp, you can change who responds to your SOS flares.
Oh.
So
So you can make it like
I
friends
set it to-
only or party only or something like that?
So it's between only multiplayer and only, or it's between human players or support hunters. So you can do both, one or the other. Because by default, the support hunters only show up if no one responds to your SOS.
Oh, so they're like NPC hunters.
Yeah.
They're your Solaris. Is that his name from Dark Souls? The Praise the Sun guy? It was was it
Solaris.
Solaris, that was it.
But yeah, you get Olivia, a girl with, I think,
あんたちょっといい
a lance, and then a guy who's got a bow gun. Still
And
need
now-
these parts?
And now Gemma will recommend me things. Question: do people call her Gemma or Gemma?
Gemma with
Gemma.
soft G.
How dare. It has a G. It should be pronounced Gemma, like you do Jif.
Oh my god, I know you do that to upset me, and it's working. Like every time you say GIF, in my brain I'm like, you don't believe that.
Choosy mothers
That's not-
choose Jif.
That's not you. This isn't Brandon.
You're right. This is Kim Brandon from Busan. I snuck in.
自然との対応
Yeah, they had a double ready for you, like us. It was just
They-
waiting underground.
They watch at the customs desk as you're coming in off the plane.
Mhm.
It's like
Just have a
search the
bag
records.
with a
Yes, we got him. We got
chloroform
him.
とは
It's like, would you step here for a search? Just snatch you.
When you go into the bathroom at that one bar, the wall like opens up and just.
Pop-up camp.
Fishing.
I like pop-up camp build. Planes. How many camps get
No, don't do
set
it.
up?
No. No, secret, no. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you. No. No. I keep hitting left and right to scroll through my items. Forgetting that that's the secret now. That's not the item pouch.
Oh, yeah, you have to be holding left bumper to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, I see you.
Oh, hello.
Anya.
Time to do some fishing.
The game is quiet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, my speech is quiet. Why is my speech so quiet?
Oh, you mean on like your OBS side?
No, on my me side. Like, Anya is very quiet for some reason.
Hello, Chelsea. I mean, you sound roughly fine to me. Granted,
Hello, Chelsea.
what was I gonna say? I do turn up my volume quite a bit, but then I lower the game volume quite a lot to compensate. More fish.
Yeah. Fishing rod.
Let's see. What was another thing? Another thing about overseas. Generally. Oh, I see the fish you caught. The food there was great. It was all like really good. Really like basically anywhere that you went was gonna be good food, with with a few exceptions. Granted, like when it's like myself, my sister, and her Alex, the boyfriend, when we're like choosing places to go eat, like we're all a little bit more adventurous when it comes to eating. So we like go and find like unique places to go eat. So we didn't eat at like a lot of big chain restaurants. The only two meals,
mom and pop stuff.
yeah, a lot of smaller ones, or at least like ones that appeared to be like smaller restaurants. I say the only two meals that we agreed were just bad was we ate at a Loteria Burger, which is kind of like a McDonald's competitor. Which
what's going on?
Like part of me wishes I could have tried it like maybe again, because I think like I'm not expecting like a great burger, but I think part of the reason why I disliked it so much was that the particular one that we went to was at a major like train station. So I think they prepare a lot of the like common items ahead of time, because when they did my order, it wasn't a fresh made burger, it was one they pulled off the heating rack. So it tasted stale and kind of old. So I'm wondering if like that may have had something to do with like my feelings on it. Because like other than that, it was just like extremely substandard, even like on a McDonald's standard. I do wonder if like it being fresher would have made it better, but still like judged on that like McDonald's scale, you know? Because like, you know, I'm not expecting it to be like a gourmet burger, you know? That'd be unreasonable to expect of a burger that's like $4 for the whole meal, you know?
Yeah.
But I was expecting better than what was given. But that could have just been that particular time and place. The other meal we did not like was while we're in Shinjuku. Was that the Shinjuku, or maybe was it Shibuya? I think was another area we went to.
Bomb Arowana.
What was I gonna say? Oh, it was in Japan, and we got some Tex-Mex food while we were in Japan, because Mom really wanted tacos, and I have to say, like, I was curious on like what could Tex-Mex in Japan possibly taste like, you know? You never know. It could be anything.
Can't go wrong with this. They just can't.
It was the like most bland Tex-Mex I have ever had.
No. No.
It's weird just like how unflavorful it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why. Because, granted, like, Japan, not as compared to, like, Korea, like, Japan doesn't, like, overly, like, they don't really, like, spice food as, like, heavily as they do in Korea. But even so, like, everything's, like, well-seasoned. Yeah, but, I mean, even so, everything's still, like, well-seasoned. It's just, for whatever reason, that Tex-Mex just was not. So, it makes me wonder, because I'm like, you know, when people in Japan eat this, like, Tex-Mex restaurant here, which looked like a big chain, like, it was next to a TGI Fridays. Like, I'm like, is this what they think that, is this what they think, Tex-Mex, like, in America tastes like?
It tastes like...
Because I'm like, you know, are there, you know, chain Tex-Mex restaurants are, like, you know, the highest of quality when it comes to it, but, like, Taco Bell is better than what we ate.
Damn.
Yeah. It was.
Oh, we don't.
It was shocking just how low it was.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, but
if I go anywhere for Tex-Mex, it has to at least be better than Taco Bell to warrant me not going to Taco Bell.
Yeah, it was just weird, just how poor it was, you know. What else? Other than that, all the other food we had was great.
That's good. Like
let's see.
Time to move on to the next monster. I've done all the prep I can.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on armor until it feels like I'm lacking.
I think we have a good 2 or 3 more monsters before we need armor for defense versus armor for skills.
Which I haven't built a whole lot of skills worth yet, just because like I don't really have a whole lot. I didn't have a chance to do some like grinding for materials. Yesterday I was too busy. I've been trying to get like pictures finished to upload for like a family album. I took like over 1,000 pictures. Not all of them are going to the album because like generally the way that I kind of do pictures is that I just take a lot of pictures, even like of the same shot, and I'll kind of pick the one that I think comes out the best. And it also means that I'll get some that are like out of focus because like the focus was hunting and I didn't wait for it before I hit the shutter. But usually it's fine because I'll take like 3 or 4 pictures of the same shot before I move on.
Do a burst shot.
That or I'll, depending on like what I'm looking at, I'll do it both in landscape and portrait, and then decide later which framing I preferred for the landscape or portrait. Something I haven't done a whole lot yet is like cropping, like zooming and cropping. I haven't really done that much yet. From at least from what I've heard, like that's kind of like a preference depending on the photographer if they like doing cropping or anything like that.
Alright, I don't know what's next.
Olma.
Get a new meal soon. Am I ready to head out? No. Let me eat something.
I should do the same.
I gotta take that risk.
I forgot we have to eat in the tent.
You can pull up the barbecue too.
Use rations, okay. Defender meal. What? No, go back. Custom meals. Give me meat. And put some...
I want nothing but attack. Only attack.
Do I want steak with cheese on it or steak with mushrooms on it? I'm gonna go mushroom.
The one with the mushrooms for stamina.
I'll go with the mushrooms for flavor.
I refuse to eat mushrooms for flavor. That's
I
a
like
lie.
mushroom.
I love enoki. I love Japanese mushrooms, or East Asian mushrooms, I should say. I do
have to
not
say-
like portobello.
I think a lot of people's problem with mushrooms is that, in my opinion, very few people in very few restaurants, in my humble opinion, I think they're terrible at cooking mushrooms and don't know how to do it.
My expert opinion, they're definitely terrible at cooking mushrooms.
From my years of culinary experience with the cuisine, Mr. Cuisine himself of Cuisine Kids Cuisine.
Yeah. I am well versed in the kids' cuisine.
But
And I've worked very closely with the Marie Calendar.
I was trained by Chef Boyardee himself.
My cape is freaking out.
But yeah, I think a lot of times people undercook the mushrooms. Which, at least in my experience, it is really difficult to overcook mushrooms because they just have so much water in them. And it just takes so long to cook that water out. Because while they have... I think it's the water in the mushroom is what gives it such a bad taste a lot of the time. Because the water that's like in
I
the
love the
mushroom...
line Alma drops.
the water in the mushroom, I think, is what picks up that kind of like soil taste.
Yeah.
Which is why I think a lot of people don't like them. They wrecked our place.
Alma drops one of the hardest lines in the game. This is what happens when monsters have the leader.
許せる存在も
It's time to rise up, Hunter.
土砂熊の
Cut the head off the snake.
They don't fear us anymore. We need to change that.
There's my mails.
君たちはこれからどうする
Did want to double check one quick thing.
信じてもらえないかもしれませんが
こっちはいろいろ調べがついたよ。
What do you say, Mama?
この森に白の護衛と思われるものはと話したいけど
Character looks so ridiculous next to everybody.
I don't even talk about.
みんなと一緒に行きたいです
I perfectly blend in.
クナファ村が僕の里みたいになったらナタハンターは何のためにいる
It's nearly sand-tied.
ハンターの武器
What
は
a wild statement.
Olivia, how come you're asking Nata questions about the, like, the, philosophical reason for hunters to exist when he's not from a society that has them?
急ぎましょう
He's literally not met one until
What
a
is
week
better,
ago.
Nada? What is better, Nada? To be born good, or to overcome one's evil nature to be good anyway?
Bro, I made...
What? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask.
砂嵐が近いのにこんなところで
イサイさん聞いてください土砂熊の村が村にやってくるかもしれないんです万が一の準備を行っていただけるよう
What's going on with my bird?
参りました時間がありません
Heading to the oasis. Let's hope
Dashaguma.
nothing bad happens on our way there.
信じてほしい。
You're my
I still
guy.
think it should be said. What? My guy?
My dude. My hunter.
Oh, just every time you see it close up of his face.
Hunter, Hunter Woojin over here. Anyways, what were you saying?
Or to say. No. Hey, what was I saying? I don't know. I was bullshitting. It wasn't important. I was shitposting.
Let's see, what else? What other, juicy tidbits do I have from my visit over there as I walk slowly to the oasis?
Are the vending machines real?
The vending machines are real. I
Damn
didn't
it.
use them as often as I really wanted to.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, which vending machines are you talking about?
Like drinks and hot drinks and stuff.
砂上船から見た
Oh, those aren't the ones I was talking about.
私は
I mean, I didn't spend a whole lot of time in other areas because I got stuck with my parents walking around with me. So there's places I didn't go because I didn't want to have to explain.
Brandon, how'd you know about this place? Internet.
Which was a
Why are
little
you here when
disappointing.
you think I'm here?
Yeah. Was a little disappointing. I didn't really get to spend as much time in the Akihabara because I was walking around with mom and dad. Oh no, he has some ketchup on his
Don't
hand.
drive off. Where I need one of you. Give me a wing drake.
Let's see. Trying to think of another. Transit. So as you know, they use a lot of like subways and trains and buses. You know, a lot of public transit. Which both countries have like very extensively built. You can like anywhere that's in like the main metro area, you can go to like basically everywhere via subways and stuff.
Nice.
And then what am I thinking of? The way that like the two countries have it set up is quite a bit different. Korea's was, in my opinion, a lot easier to understand because like every like train rail only ever had like one train line that goes on it. And so like that one train goes to every single stop that's on that rail. So like no matter what time you catch the train, it's always going to go to the same places. So like, you know, if you miss one, you just, you know, wait there for like, you know, 5-10 minutes and you'll just get the next one that is going to go to the same place that you were, you know, that you missed before. So that does make it really easy to kind of like. Are you joining me?
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
Okay, because it went away.
I'm just
so it makes it really easy to kind of like intuitively navigate around after you've done it for a little bit. We weren't experts by any means. We still had to use the like app, which in Korea, this app called Naver was the better one to use over like Google Maps, because for whatever reason Google Maps didn't really have all of the Korean subway systems in it. But Naver was a very extensive app. It was very it was complicated at first, but we were able to kind of understand and how to read it and all that, so it wasn't too bad overall. And the trains were very cheap. Some trains, I don't know how they decide it. It feels like some trains it did the pricing based on like distance, but then other trains seems like the price was just based on like admission and it didn't matter how long you rode it. You always had to badge in and badge out at the little kiosks. There's just like train lines that I took like the day or like earlier that day or, you know, whatever. It'd be the same price despite like going further or lesser, you know. Anyways, but yeah, the Korean train line was pretty easy to understand. Japan's was a lot more complicated. So Japan's train line did use Google Maps instead of Naver, which at first was kind of nice. Like at first, when we thought that Naver wasn't as good, we were happy with that, and then we quickly realized that Naver was so much better built for like transit systems than Google Maps really is. Like Google Maps can do it, but it's not as like extensive and easy to understand. Especially when it comes to like tracking which train you're on and giving you like alternative options for not just like what train to start on, but like even like what transfers you want to do. because depending on what transfer you go, that will change your like times that you'll arrive and also the price that you pay at the end. But the thing that made Japan more difficult to understand than any of that was that like in Japan, unlike Korea, one rail and one train line does not always go to the same destinations every time.
Why?
It can be varied where it goes. So like the station that was by our house, which was a Omachi station, had two platforms, platform 1 and 2, which are just, you know, pairs of rails. And you would think that one side of the rail would always leave going north and the other side of the rail would always leave going south. Not how that works. Either side, bird. Either side can go either direction, and not all trains stop at all stops. So part of that is nice if you're needing to go a really long distance and you want to skip some stops. Granted, those trains cost more. But the nice thing about like the limited express and the rapid express trains is that if you need to travel like 20, you know, like we did, like 24 stops to get back into the city, the rapid express can get there with only 3 stops instead of the all-stop train, which obviously stops at all 24 or something of them.
Yeah.
Granted, it's also double the price to ride it. So, you know, you gotta kind of trade. But double the price in about half the time, you know, give or take. But yeah, like, I don't know, without having a navigation app, I don't know how anyone's really supposed to, like, intuitively figure out how to read the trains. Because if you miss, like, your JR train to go to, like, the next station, you might have to wait, like, an hour before that next same train and line comes back. But in that time, you may see, like, a dozen different trains that are all going to different destinations pass by. And if you accidentally get on one of them, then you might end up going, like, literally the wrong direction. Even though it's leaving out the same side that the other one should be.
Oh,
It's
that
just-
one's broken.
That was hard to kind of understand and wrap my head around sometimes. Another interesting thing I noticed was that Korea's transit rails operate almost entirely autonomously. They did still have train operators who you would really only see during like peak hours, but outside of that, the trains basically just run automated. Doors open and close automated. And as we learned, you know, imagine, you know, here you go into a building, Amir, you're coming up on an elevator, it's getting ready to leave, you know, you put your foot or your hand in the elevator and it opens back up, you know, because it detects that something's there. That is not how the trains work in Korea. You put your arm in there, it will close on your arm.
Oh no.
The only time it will stop is if it detects that you're still in the door when it's starting to move, and then the train will stop. But it will not open that door for you. So if you miss that train, do not rush the door, because it will not stop.
Just deal with it.
We learned that the hard way because our Alex had to like squeeze through the door because he was trying to hold it open, and when he did that, one second. When he did that, like all the like rubber like squeezed down on like his pants, and it like gave him like a rubber, you know, like a rubber stain on his pants, which was a bit of a shame. He was able to get it out later, but like he had to walk around with like this big rubber mark on his pants, which he was, you know, understandably not happy about. But we learned then and there not to rush the doors, especially since like another train will come by later. There's just not really a reason to.
Double wound hit. Nice.
Inversely, a majority of the trains in Japan, even though they have automated systems, you can clearly see like the operators are like always watching, and they're the ones that actually tell the trains when to like depart, which is neat. Because that means that if you're rushing to try to make the train and the like guy on the platform sees you, then he won't signal the train to leave yet, and they'll wait for you to get through the door. I think some lines might be more automated, and it's probably the ones that are like the like inner city lines, because there's a number of trains that just run in like a circle, basically, just nearly all times of the day. They just have like every like 2 to 3 minutes, like a train that runs in a circle route. Those ones I think are more automated until peak time. But that way, if you just need to go over like a couple blocks, you can hop on that real quick. And it can be like, any time really. Unlike the ones that go in between districts, those ones you have to plan for a little bit more. Why you aggro to me?
Did you get the tail?
I did, yeah. I keep forgetting to pick up the free health items from the secret.
Yeah, it's no box now. You gotta remember to do shit yourself.
Why didn't you tell me? Let's see. Put my Sonic pods on.
Pro tip: these wing drakes around will drop Sonic pods if you slinger them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I've been getting them.
I think it's ignoring you.
The runaway phase.
Yeah. We got a runner.
There you go.
Oh, we fought it in here before in the beta.
What? No.
Do you remember the
timeline,
beta?
That timeline doesn't exist.
Over here.
支給品が追加され
Over here, big boy. Is it over here?
So you can sneak attack it. Wait, it has eyes?
All the better to
I
see
think
with
it
my
actually
deer.
had eyes. Also, yes, when it shoots, if you're fast enough on the dodge, you can focus strike its mouth. I learned these things because part of the Insect Glaive's kit involves constantly holding down the focus button for one of its moves. So I almost always notice when there's an opening.
Interesting. Ow. Little leg slice. Slice of dice.
Screamers.
We got a screamer. Ouch.
Damn. Saw that shit.
I'm busy doing stuff.
You got sniped.
I did.
You literally got shot off my screen.
But was it cool? Did it look cool?
It did look cool. Like, I saw it shoot, I saw you out of the corner of my eye, and then I saw you get pushed away, and I heard your character go like, ah!
God damn it. I'm going through all my knoll berries.
Yeah, your ass.
All my schnozberries.
What? Do they taste like schnozberries?
There we go.
Now we have access to water weapons, possibly, depending on what they allow your weapon to have. Save Lalabarina. One other monster. There's like at least 2 for each element. Though some sets don't actually have those monster parts for that element tree.
Interesting. Let's see. I think I got one more in me, if that's okay with you.
Cool.
Maybe we can watch a few episodes of a show, and then I might have to call it a slightly early night.
No, that's fine. We can watch an episode or 2.
Yeah, cool.
Man, fuck Sado. Oh, hey, look, it's Sado.
Travelers.
よかった君のおかげで切り抜けられた礼を言う
Oh, he washed the ketchup off his hand.
でも君はまさか
Yeah, I mean, otherwise it would have been sticky when he gave us a handshake.
しかも私たちには決してできない方法で
突然ですまないが
That was not my voice.
村に危険が迫っている
Me speaking
The
on
village
screen.
is in danger.
I do wonder from like an anthropology perspective. I wonder why these people never developed any sort of like weapons or measures to fight the beasts.
So, essentially, they didn't have the need. They found something that worked, and it has only now stopped working.
So a recent change in the ecology.
Yeah, so like those crystals that they talk about.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could see
And
that.
there is a lore reason for that isn't obvious right away.
族長私はこの
If you pay attention to sound design, it becomes clear.
道具を用いて砂の竜たちに立
Is
ち
that a song I hear?
スターについて
Yeah.
はるかに詳しい
Those are actually parts. Those are the tears of Sharishvalda that they collect.
避難の準備を
Only good things will happen, I'm sure.
わかった佐藤がそこまで言うのなら
Oh no.
何
Oh no.
That thing I said was gonna happen is happening? Oh no.
Nadasha
Gather the
Guma.
young and elderly.
Put him in the front. I mean, put him in the back.
手伝うよ
Damn, that thing is huge.
Yeah, the alpha one's quite a bit bigger. Even the regular ones are pretty like hefty in size.
Yeah,
In a game
like,
that
I think
has
in
a
this
lot
scene
of large
specifically-
creatures.
ののさんのところに行く
Yeah, this scene specifically looks like it's twice the size. Oh, I love this. Oh, this scene right here. It looked ridiculous on my last character because I had the devil horns and wig. This shot right here.
Yeah, we're like, they found me. The demon found me.
Not just freaking out, and some demon man opens the door. It's like, your time has come.
Your time has come.
Exactly.
That'd be a really good soundbite.
I can't wait because you get access to all the cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure the cutscenes play whatever you're wearing at the time. So I can't wait to see clips of that cutscene with the most outrageous outfits.
Someone will
not a
save me.
hero, and it's fucking
Someone will
Ronald
come to save
McDonald.
me. Just wait for the mods. They have the custom armors just for that cutscene.
Wait, she kind of looks like Lara Croft. Did you mod this? No.
No. It's a Capcom property, I think. I don't actually know if Lara Croft is a Capcom or Namco.
Don't. No.
I don't think it's a Sony property.
What's it? Konami? It's not Konami. Is
Oh, maybe. It could be. Because Konami's Resident Evil, right? Yeah, Konami's Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure.
it? Wait, Leon's in Marvel vs. Capcom.
What am I doing?
They're after the livestock. Yeah. So that's a
walking in
subtle.
place.
Yeah, that was a subtle tutorial. With some environmental traps you have to ready then activate.
Interesting. Also, I like that they all are just completely ignoring me as they just walked by. And we don't give a shit.
You're not food.
If we take the overhead route, well, tell my bird to take it. Bird, where are you going? Bird, why did you double back?
セクレタリ
God damn.
I like that they say if we take the
Double
overhead
kill.
route, we might cut them off with the pass or whatever, but then my bird
Your
double
bird didn't
backed.
do it. Press up. That might fix it.
Ah. And thus,
I don't know why.
I wiped out the local Dashiguma population.
Yeah. Turns out rock beats beast.
ひどく興奮してい
Rock, paper, beast. Although I think we've proven that scissors beats all beast eventually. With enough stabs.
I'll try provoking it with an attack. Oh, I got an attack to provoke it, alright.
I got your provoking
Time to
right
use-
here.
I'm using my favorite spell. Oh, it's not gonna let me use my bomb.
Explosion.
奴の注意を引こう。
Fake game. Taking back my. Oh my god, he's throwing around these pangolins.
注意を引きましょう
This this like zoology channel that I like to watch.
Oh, duh. I understand what they want me to do now. It's
I
in
don't get it.
hindsight very obvious. Look at its face.
Ah. Corn
They want
pod.
you to do a wounding attack.
I don't remember how to do those.
It's your focus strike, left trigger, right bumper.
Ah.
They
Oh, yeah.
want you to open up the wound.
I missed.
There we go. Yeah. Because nothing else gets his attention.
Nothing else matters. Look over here. Do it.
Yeah, you gotta hit its face specifically. Oh my god, convenient sand leviathan.
I'm trying so hard to get it. I don't think the wound's open yet, maybe.
No, it'll be red. That's like the stage before wound.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I got its attention by just hitting its butt enough, I guess.
Oh.
I drew aggro.
No, you have. Oh, okay, I see. The stream was a little behind. So it's like, you haven't yet. And then I saw what you were talking about. That's sand, alright. You thought this thing could kill me?
Oh no, the sand trap.
Oh, there's three of them? Oh my god, he gets King Kong in it! I do not remember the Doshiguma being this dangerous in the beta.
It's time for your reward. Your eternal reward.
We're just gonna run away. I will be ready to join you.
Nice. I think cutscene's just about there. Well, she turned over to the cat, back him up, and cat just goes, "No." You see that thing? No.
What are you, nuts?
I'm a fucking cat. What am I
Look
gonna
at that
do?
thing. It's like 10 times my size.
I weigh less than the end of its tail. I think its claw is bigger than me. Alright, I am joinable.
Okay, so you probably clicked return and prepare. Clicked accept and depart. Oh, wait. It does say I'm heading back.
Interesting. Lucky voucher? Yeah. Do it.
I, for the longest time, did not realize that was asking me to use a lucky voucher. I thought there was, like, a story set that it automatically used every time. I think it was Dustin who mentioned it. Oh. It did drop me in the quest. Alright. Hurry, unnamed sacred. Brandon needs our help.
I still gotta figure out what name I'm going to give mine eventually.
I think I'll go with Scarlet. I named my other one Violet.
I have to follow
My
the
character's
theme.
color scheme is red.
I have to follow the theme I've set so far, because my cat's named after Icarus.
Does
So,
he
like,
have
He does have a bear summon. Its name is Tank, so I'm going to figure out something with Tank.
You said it's Tank?
Yeah, in the show it's Tank. So I'm going to figure out something.
Oh,
Maybe-
that's a vulnerability point when it raises up.
I mean, you know, animals expose their belly when they are trying to appear, you know, vulnerable.
Or if they think they can take you. Where am I? There I am. Camera was a little close there.
Don't
Oh, tripped.
Now we'll do this one. Loser, give me your lunch money. Ah, damn it.
Saffron, where are my heels?
Fighting on this slope is hard.
Good news,
I
it's
keep
hard for
missing.
the monster too. I've heard. On the face, come on. Give it to me. Ow. Actually, Brandon, can you hit this one? I want to see what your wounding attack looks like.
Yep.
Right in the face.
Oop. What? That didn't count? I hit it right in the...
You got like 10 feet of sword. I'm surprised you didn't hit it.
Yeah, how come that didn't hit? There we go.
Nice. Does it give you any benefit? Or like, do you get a boost in anything?
I don't actually know.
Because you have a gauge for your weapon, right?
Yeah, I have a weapon gauge, but that gauge is filled by doing the spear combo. I don't know if it's still called the spear combo in this game, but the right trigger combo.
It might boost your. You probably have to check the weapon guide, but it might increase it or boost it. Because like for glaive, it fills the essences. Charge blade, it charges the axe. Or it gives the axe like a boost charge.
Missed. Yeah, I know. Like being on red meter helps because it gives you the damage boost and like a better combo. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, like red sharpness.
Yeah, or a red gauge because it's not sharpness, but it boosts its attack, uses a different combo set, and it's faster.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens with full set of essences. For this game specifically, a full set gives me a different move set. Oh my god. That would hit my sacred. Saw fire and a feather fall off.
Ciao.
Hey.
Over
Hey,
here.
You want in on this thing? You want in on this thing?
Over here. Look at the lightning bugs. Look at the lightning bugs.
Taking your kneecap. Come on, Frederick, move. A little faster. Can't wait till I get faster bugs.
They just take a little time. What's the rush? Uh-oh, missed. I forgot I had that spear slash.
Yeah, Great Thunderbugs did not work. It was too far to the right. Let's see if it sleeps.
I still forgot to check for traps. Ooh, wiggly icky. Wiggly leechy.
With Luigi.
It's a me, Luigi.
Oh, what the fuck are you... Oh, it's fighting the Chotacabra now. You know what? Both of you need a timeout.
Oh, I'm up here. I broke its tail hair.
Too bad it's not carbon. It's just gone.
How do you break hair, though?
Oh my god, it's covered in fucking wounds now. What did we do to this thing?
I do wonder, because I remember like looking at weapon breakdowns for the beta. Some people suspected that perhaps some weapons cause more wounds more often.
I think it's a DPS thing, like... Or, not DPS, it's like an attack frequency thing.
Like a percentage per attack once you reach maybe like a certain
like,
damage threshold or something.
Yeah, because basically what determines whether or not a wound spawns is how often and how rapidly you hit a single point.
Okay.
And you go through the 3 stages of healthy, injured, and wounded.
Ooh, Wiggly Ichi.
And so faster
Oh,
weapons,
it
of
gets
course,
us for
will
both of
wound
those?
faster. Yeah, no, they're client side now. You can't steal my bugs.
Damn it.
But yeah, like dual blades, insect glaive, those are gonna wound much more often than, say, a hammer.
More frequent hits. Oh, hey, it's the chicken.
Oh, drop some slinger ammo.
Spicy, Spicy Zaxby over here.
You know what? I want your tail. You interrupted my hunt.
Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Saffron, help. Saffron, help.
Thank you, Sergey. Oh,
Oh, I did not know that was a move.
that was half my health.
Same.
And here
Oh.
I was thinking like, ooh, I'm gonna jump and hopefully do a mounting attack.
I was ready to counter him, and he wasn't attacking. I was like, what's going on? And then he threw the ground at me.
Got another head wound. Ouch. Man, is it...
Gotta capitalize on one of these things. Accidentally? Bitch. Don't forget your offset. Or your parry move,
Yeah.
which you likely have.
I forget things. The monster's exhausted.
Well, he can be exhausted in hell.
They'll have all the time it wants to sleep down there. Aha, I did it that time. I remembered. What?
That was a move I'd never seen before.
Got a very varied moveset.
It should be like 1 or 2 hits away.
There we go.
Damn.
Get that nice close-up. The sandstorm.
It's cleared.
Ah, so it had what was the Pokemon ability that causes sandstorms that Groudon and stuff have? Like Sandstream, something like that?
I think it is Sandstream. No, Sandstream's like you get speed in Sandstorm. I think it was just called Sandstorm.
Herbivore shells. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I guess apparently, like, peregrines are the most trafficked animal or something like that, I think, in the world.
Wait, pangolins?
Yeah, penguins.
The little armadillo with scales?
Yeah.
Why? You know what? I understand.
Medicine.
I understand why. Pet.
I don't think a lot of it's pet. I think a lot of it is medicine, meat, and it's scales, shell. The
I think
thing.
it's keratin. Oh my god, that was a gold crown Doshagma. No wonder it was so fucking huge.
お疲れ様です。
Maybe the quest mandates it to be a big one.
And focus strikes.
Nice.
土砂熊の群れは散ったようです。クナファ村に戻ります。
And mine was using plants.
Mm-hmm. Doshagama knocks you to the ground. You turn around and have a mouthful of herbs.
That's some good cilantro.
なんだか意識が
It's just velcroed me to my
風
sacred.
改めて見ても不思議な形。
It's telling me I can sprint, but it's not letting me sprint.
It's because you gotta look around at the landscape of Homa.
ダルトドンの群れに小さな個体がいますよ。
The fuck is that thing?
森でも見かけました。これは
Hi,
彼らの巣です。
bird?
Bird rock? Bird.
Bird.
I like the birds.
You know what make these birds better? Killing Goku.
あれは村の皆さん。家畜も無事のようです。
Altodons.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I thought about it, but
Uh-huh.
was it that his number was 16, right? Am I remember
Yeah.
that right? Was it that 16
Completely
had was it that he had like the same kind of sentience that 17 and 18 had, or was it just that he was programmed to like nature and kill Goku?
I think the person he was based on, Dr. Sun, like nature.
ましたね。
But he was so I think it was like a downloaded memories sort of thing.
Okay.
Because he was not a cyborg like the other two. He was completely a robot.
Mm-hmm.
大丈夫だった？怪我はない？
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember like some specific dialogue. 'Cause, yeah, outside of Goku, like he doesn't really show all that much hostility to anyone else, unless provoked. But
よくぞ戻った。
which just makes
Yeah,
it
he's pretty
interesting
much
that
like
Dr.
dead set.
Gero made a robot that
土砂熊
just isn't hostile.
He made one with his son's personality and also programmed with a blither specifically for Goku.
And only Goku.
壊れたものは幾度でも。
What was broken can be mended.
大いなる実りの時期を。皆で
They are traumatized though. They were 3 feet from being eaten
こともままあるが
for a solid 30 minutes.
最後の感謝を申し上げたい。
Your pants and bladder that were broken can be mended.
Bladder. Why is my bladder broken?
助力できることはないだろうか。
私たちは
This is the other season that can be in the Windward Plains. And I think the other environments too is Season of Plenty.
Weather's all clear and nice.
皆さんから
And then I think there's like
Endemic
increased
life.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Makes sense.
special mining outputs or mining crops and
いつ
bone piles and stuff.
Man, the seasons must change really quick here.
They do. They honestly do. If you're not
It's a
careful,
surprise
you
to our
will miss a
society.
whole season.
It's our surprise our society was able to adapt to a season that lasts 2 days.
Mm-hmm. If you don't like the weather in Missouri, wait a few minutes.
Yeah. So instead of New South Wales, we're now in the Midwest.
Yeah. The Forbidden Land.
Join us as we go to the Forbidden Lands, or Oklahoma.
ちゃんと戻ってきただろ
The wind lives on the plains, or whatever the fuck.
I'm trying to
We've
think of
earned
like,
the right to have more birds.
つけてくれて
I'm trying to think of like where in the Midwest has like deserts.
I think Arkansas might. I almost said Arkansas. I think Arkansas might be the closest,
星の隊の皆さん
because deserts are mostly in the
進展があったんだよね
Southwest,
Yeah,
West
Southwest.
regions.
たくさんあるところで
I wonder if parts of Oklahoma might have maybe not like strictly like desert, but like more arid, less grassy areas maybe.
もしか
Possible.
あいつの残した印かも
Also, I guess I never thought about it. Is Oklahoma considered Midwest or is it considered Southwest?
森のベースキャ
I
ンプ
think it's Midwest. Southwest is usually mostly considered the former Mexico states.
Okay.
隊にセクレトも届けたいしね
準備ができたら一緒に行こ
And some dragon from his arms.
う砂原のベースキャンプで待ってるから
And whatever was dragging from its arms hung low. They wobbled to and fro.
But could you tie it in a knot?
You could tie them in a bow. And when it was hot, they made them cold.
But did it truly drag low? And with,
okay.
and with that wonderful reliquary is not the
Holy
word I'm trying to think
copyright
of. Reliquary is not a thing that's spoken. It's a place you go to.
Reliquary. Oh.
I think I was trying to think of requiem, not reliquary.
With that reliquary, we have spoken into existence.
Yes, but with that,
We're
I
now
think
Hunter rank 3.
nice.
What the fuck? Saffron, are you okay?
Sergey's
Why
just
were you
over there like
paralyzed?
electrocuting himself.
What were you doing?
You know, it gets
What
really
is that?
it gets really boring around here. You wouldn't understand.
We can do it now.
Oh, you can name them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll have to name my next stream. But thank you all for joining us. That is all the time I got for today. I'm just about tapped out. I got maybe a little bit of time for some episodes, and then I gotta call it. That Red Bull did not last as long as I was hoping. I waited until like 7 o'clock to start chugging it. But thank you, everyone. We will see you all next time.
On Monster Hunter Wild.
Good night.
Good night.